good evening, and welcome to Tea Time.
Everybody, welcome to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me tonight. Can you believe it's the last Monday of September? Holy cannoli. It's the 29th. Yes, people. I'm going to talk about my weekend real quick and then get to my guest because I'm so excited she's here. I've been wanting her for years. Friday night, I hung out with my girls, Monica and Linda from Chasing Fabulous. Yes, we hung out. We had a great time. That's not it, but that's okay because that's them. But keep that there because Saturday, the next night, I did a show at my father's place in Roslyn, and Monica and Linda showed up. And there I am on stage with Dean Larrett. It was his show, Steve Marshall and Ryan Kenney, and we had a blast. It was a great, great show. Thank you. I haven't been on stage in a really, really long time. And of course, I was excited. I was nervous, but it was a great show. And we had a lot of fun. And then Sunday, is laundry day because we all need clean underwear. And then I was at the Sayville Theater. So if you want to put up pic C, please. I actually sent you a clearer picture, but that's okay. But there's the cast. The movie's called The Exchange. And that's another George Massimillo and Michael film, The Red Carpet. This was at Sayville Theater. And then the next pic is us on stage. Yeah. And I sent Bobby a picture of the poster too late. So we're not gonna have it. Nope, that's not it. No. Yeah, it is it. That is it. Thank you. There's the poster. Thank you. Yes, The Exchange. It's very funny. It's another rom-com. I play, to the right is Laura Gilchrist, and I play her mom. So I'm Bella's mom. Thank you. And then if you want to put a pic F while we're there, it's Love Bro. It's on Amazon Prime, and I play Bob's mom. So it's another romantic comedy. It's very funny. So when you get a chance for $2.99, people, you can watch it. All right. And then if you do, text me. Let me know you watched it and tell me what you think because I'd appreciate that. Okay, let's get to my guest because I'm just so excited. You don't understand how excited I am. I swear to God. She's an actor. She's a producer. She's a singer. She's a dancer. She does everything. Hello.
Hi.
Danielle Colette is here.
Hi, Titi. How are you?
I'm fine, D.
It's so good to see you.
I know. It's always good to see you.
You're such a rip. I'm so excited
Oh,
to
my
be
God.
here.
I'm excited she's here. We've known each other for years. We actually met in acting class. We met that's Pick G. This is us when we first met. This is like 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, my goodness.
There we are. We only get better with age, let me tell you. But that's us, and we met through Will Mercado.
Yes.
We were taking acting classes with him, and you did a movie with him, which we're going to talk about later. But I want everyone to get to know you. Thank you for everyone tuning in. We're live on YouTube and Facebook, and then the show goes to Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Twitch TV, Apple TV, everywhere podcasts can be heard and seen every Saturday at 11 a.m. on Channel 20 for people who live on Long Island and get Optimum TV. We'll be on TV Saturday.
Woo-hoo!
Isn't that exciting?
So excited.
So, you grew up in West Islip. South Shore girl.
That's right.
And we gotta pick. Let's put up pick I.
Oh,
shall we?
Boy.
Because pick I I thought it was adorable. You with a friend of yours cheerleading.
Oh,
There you are.
wow.
And I know you could twirl a baton too. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I used to do team and solo competitions.
Yeah, thank you. But I have to say, you're an adorable kid. If we could put up pic, let's put up that pic
Oh my goodness.
when you were little.
Oh,
How
yeah.
cute. Now that was at your grandmother's house.
My grandmother's house in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
That was in Marine Park.
You always had kick-ass hair, girl. She really
Thank
did.
you.
How freaking adorable. Matchy with that beautiful, beautiful hair.
And always had a pose.
Yes. Always knew
Always.
how to pose.
So I know where the light is and the camera at all times.
So you started by what? Singing or dancing?
No, I started out as a dancer.
You started out dancing?
My mom
like
put
when you were
me-
little, like
yeah,
3?
Yeah. My mom put me in dance at 3. But if you were to ever speak with my grandmother, when she used to babysit me, she would just put me in the high chair. She'd turn on the radio and I would just start dancing. So I've always had it in me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you ever come to see me in my band, which we will get to, I haven't changed.
No, you are jumping around and moving. You're getting a nice cardio workout. Let me tell you, when you perform, it's a performance. It's not just, listening to you sing. It's watching you move. Because, girl, you got moved. We're both not for nothing because my mom put me on stage at 4.
Yeah.
But we are a triple threat, the both of us. We sing, we dance, we act. We're like J-Lo without her ass or her money. Well, that's debatable.
That's only for you. That's only for you.
From behind, that's debatable.
Once in a while, I make a joke and I say I'm the pre-op of Kim Kardashian, and not as much money also. So it's all right.
Man.
It's okay.
So West Islip High School, and you were an adorable kid.
Thanks.
And started performing at 3. And then it's in your blood. It's in your DNA. This is what we do. We perform. And from there, you gravitated towards plays and musicals. And we could put up Pick J because I found this and I want you to tell me what this was because you're
no.
there you are.
Oh geez.
Tell me about that.
So basically at West Islip High School, we had a show choir called Vocal Motion.
There you go.
And this was before Glee was invented.
Yes.
But they used to say that like we were like Glee on steroids. So we would do very extensive dance moves with partnering. Like girls getting thrown up in the air and singing at full voice, a 45-minute show. So the singing and the dancing combined, it really it was very
and
intense.
That's why you're able to do that now.
Partially.
Yeah.
Thank God for asthma medication, that I can breathe and be able to do all of that.
Right.
But on top of that, it's in the blood. My grandparents were always dancing. My grandmother did swing dance competitions.
Wow.
My parents met at the disco. I had another aunt that taught ballroom.
Do you know what disco they met at?
Somewhere in Glen Cove.
231 maybe.
I have no idea. Mom
I don't know.
says
but that's a good trivia question to ask her. Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like a house.
Okay.
I don't know if it's still there though.
No, it wasn't 231 though.
Okay.
That's where I went back in the day. And then you went to Point Park University in PA.
Yeah.
And obviously you studied everything there.
Well, what they don't tell you when you go to a conservatory is that when you go to study like either acting or musical theater, like you're also majoring in English and voice and speech and history, because no matter what show you do, you have to be like historically correct. You have to wear this right kind of clothes. You have to know what's going on during that time so you can be accurate and believable.
Authentic.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's a lot more than just like, I want to act. No, it's getting out of your head and really learning how to not only transpose emotion into action, it's also making it look natural.
Yes,
which
you do flawlessly.
Thank you.
You do. When I first met you and I saw you act, I'm like, you blew me away. Thanks. You really did. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is amazing.
Thank you.
No, really, because it's seamless and it's flawless. And it's so natural that when you watch Danielle act, and it's true, it's like you get so you forget that you're watching someone act, and that's the whole goal.
Thank you.
Right?
That is the goal. Like,
That's
thank
the
you so
goal.
much.
Can
you
I
please
mean
let
it.
somebody at Disney know? Or like, you know,
This girl's incredible. She's incredible.
Warner Brothers.
So
Paramount?
let's see now. I could only find, we're gonna pick K, please, because I could only
What?
go as far back as 2007 as far as a
Oh,
headshot.
not this one.
As far as a headshot goes.
God.
Because after this one, you did one in 2009, but like you don't have like she's too young to have black and white people like me and some of my guests.
Well, there were so
none I could find. Thank you.
Good. There's definitely a black and white one, but I didn't want to get them like professionally done.
Right.
And I remember I was actually doing Rocky Horror one summer. It was every Saturday night at midnight. It's still one of my favorite memories.
Yeah.
And that was at the Cap Theater. And they were like, you need something. So it was in front of like a screen.
Yeah.
And I was oily as all hell. And I still had the hair half up, half down.
You were glistening.
Yeah. But that's the only black and white I had. That shot is from senior year of college.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I know. Let's talk about off-Broadway.
Okay.
So you did My Big Fat Gay Italian Midlife Crisis.
Correct.
And with our friend Deborah Toscano.
Yes.
Shout out to Deborah.
Yeah, hi, Deborah.
And that's a fun show.
It's a very fun show. I actually had done not just that show. I also did with
You did Tony and Tina's wedding.
And you did something.
She did something called Murdered by the Mob.
Yeah.
Gee, has anyone heard of that before?
Yep.
I think I plug that every week too.
Uh-huh.
With Ralph Bracco.
With Ralph,
and-
John.
Yeah. Another great show.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Amazing.
There's nothing like live theater.
No, not at all. And that's why you got to go support.
Yes.
Because
yes.
Not one show is the same.
Correct.
It's always different.
Correct.
And
especially when it's interactive.
When it's the best.
Yes.
It's the best.
It is.
Yeah. And it also shows you how small this world actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, especially after talking with you, I'm like, oh, you've had Deborah on and Frank and John,
everyone,
and Joe and like so many people, Ray Negron, just so many people that we both know, but not necessarily doing the same work at the same time.
Correct.
It's a very small world.
Yeah.
That's why you always got to be nice to people. And then sometimes you find a gem and then you're just friends all the time.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
I do. I love this girl. I really do. I can't say enough about her. I really can't. Let's put up pick L and tell me what this is, shall we? I think it had to do with something. There you are.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Now, was that called Ladies of the Night, or was that called?
No,
what was that called? That was just a pick.
That's from a musical. So in college, I was very fortunate enough to do a bunch of shows, and that show is called King of Hearts.
Okay.
It was a musical made from the movie, and it is actually a cult like movie that not a lot of people know about.
Thank you.
It's a phenomenal piece about an American soldier during World War II.
Okay.
He goes to this town in, I think, Paris, France.
Mm-hmm.
And before he gets there, there's like a atomic bomb warning. So all the people in the town run away and they leave.
Yeah.
But they forget about the people in the insane asylum.
Oh,
so the people in the insane asylum get out and they revert back to their lives before they went in.
Got it.
So now this American soldier comes in and he falls in love with one of the girls.
Okay.
And he doesn't know the difference between the crazy people from there or who really is
normal,
insane.
And who is really normal. Is anyone really normal?
Correct.
You know?
So it's a beautiful story. The music is beautiful. Still to this day, one of my favorite shows I ever did. And it's got a nice message to it.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you the ending.
You don't have to.
Okay, good.
But theater, because we love theater, and you've been in a lot of shows.
Yes.
You were in Ragtime?
Correct. I was Emma Goldman, and I had a complete honor to do it with Broadway and Tony Award winner Michael, of course, I forgot his name.
Michael
Michael Rupert.
Michael Rupert. I
Yeah,
have it
he
here.
won-
Michael Rupert.
Yeah, he won a Tony for the revival of Sweet Charity.
Yes.
Yeah. He was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
You did Rent.
Yes, I did.
You did the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which you mentioned before. You
Mhm.
did Between Riverside and Crazy, which is an
Mhm.
amazing show.
Yes, with our mutual friend John Dorchick.
John. shout
No,
out to
Between
John.
Riverside and Crazy. That
No,
was with
that was with
the
no-
late and great
Who?
John Bennett.
Okay.
Jeff Bennett, excuse
Okay.
me.
Then
Jeff
you did Tommy.
The Who's Tommy. Yes, I
did-
was the
you-
Acid Queen.
You did Grease. Who were you in Grease? Because I was Pinky.
Come on.
Pinky? I was French.
The leather pants, don't give it away.
Was I Frenchie? Frenchie. I was French. No, who was I? No, I was one of the pink ladies.
Were you Jan?
The one Jan. That's it, Jan. I was Jan. All I was doing was eating. That's all I was doing was eating Twinkies throughout the whole show. Who were you?
Rizzo.
Oh, of course.
Come on, that's why I said, look at my leather pants.
Hello. Sweet Charity.
Yes,
The Waiting Room with John.
correct.
Okay. Dorcheck.
Yes.
And speaking of John, around 2020, 2010, if I'm right, you were part of the Seesaw Comedy Rep Troupe
Mhm.
thing.
Yes.
Let's put a pick M, please.
Yeah. Seesaw Comedy was a great time. It was a lot of fun. I'm still in contact with the majority of these people.
Yes.
They're like another family.
Aw.
They are some of the funniest people ever. John Dorchick.
John's in the white. He's in the
Uh-huh.
white shirt all the way to the right with the he's
Yeah.
hanging around the girl. And then the next pick with John as you, and to the left
Mhm.
is my girlfriend Gina.
Yeah,
Scarta.
Gina. I love
Yeah, shout
Gina.
out to Gina. She's in Florida
wonderful.
now. I'll send this to her. She'll watch it.
Yeah.
And
she's wonderful.
but how much fun was that?
It was
Because again, improv, thank you. Improv is a totally different animal. All right. And there's many people have a lot of different techniques to do improv.
Yes.
And I actually was supposed to work with John. I know I did meet with John. We did some kind of reading. We did something. Didn't take off. But I loved working with him. Sweet man. But how much fun was that?
It's so much fun.
Because you're flying by the seat of your pants.
You think something's going to go one way and it totally goes another.
Correct.
But it teaches you a lot of different things. It teaches you to listen. It teaches
Pay
you to have
attention. Yeah.
absolutely. You have to have patience and you have to go with the flow.
Yes.
Because you could go in with an idea and be like, all right, I'm going to play it like this.
Right.
And then if
And-
it's a specific game, then it just flips. Like, for example, I recently just watched Resident Alien, and as I'm watching it, I can see all the different improv games
Mhm.
that they're applying, whether it's scripted or off script, and I'm laughing actually even harder
Right.
because of it. And when you have funny
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
And the one rule in improv, which we all learn, is never say no. It's always yes and. Yes and.
Yes.
Yes and, because that's what keeps it going. One person says no, everything stops.
Goes flat.
Where you go from there?
Yeah. I actually, in college, one of my first acting classes was with Mary Rawson, who was Cousin Mary Owl in Mr. Rogers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, wow. You're
Yeah.
going way back now, girl.
Yeah, we had this whole exercise that
Wow.
it wasn't necessarily all of our favorites, but it was so memorable. We made T-shirts at the end of the semester that said "Yes and" it had all of our
That's
names
great.
and a picture of Cousin Mary Rawson as the
Aw,
owl.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, talking about one of your teachers, you also studied and trained over the years with Michael Rupert and Jack Allison
Yes.
and Amy Sherman Palladino
Yes.
and John Imperioli.
Mhm.
And Stony Brook University with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
So it's not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
No.
It's I've been very fortunate to not only learn from these people, but also just get career advice
Yes.
and life advice. And
Yes.
it's all pretty relative to one another. And one of the things that I did learn from Alec Baldwin was that you have to stay consistent with whatever you're doing. And then eventually the perfect timing, the right person, the right opportunity will
When
come
the
along.
stars align.
Right. when it's supposed to line up, it will line up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially that class that you had to audition to get in.
Right.
And I was so fortunate to get accepted into it.
Well, I would have no doubt. Hello. Hey, listen, we're going to take my first break. Don't go away. There's so much more. We're going to talk about what she did on TV. We're going to talk about her movies. We're going to talk about her music.
Oh.
There's so much more.
Oh, God.
We'll be back after this. Don't go away.
Well, hi there, Theresa. It's John York from General Hospital. I am just checking in because apparently you have a great talk show called Tea Time on Strong Island TV. I want you to have continued great success and have a lot of fun. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and that's pretty much the key to everything, isn't it? So continued success. I'm proud of you. Have a great day, Theresa. Bye.
How you doing? It's Sal the Voice Valentinetti. Why are you watching me? You should be watching Theresa Tea Time with Theresa Farrell. And make sure you follow Theresa on Facebook. Tea Time with Theresa Farrell. We'll see you there.
I love the way you say my name. I love. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Tea Time. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm so excited. My girl, Danielle Colette, is here. She's an actor. She's a writer. Because you write.
I do.
She also produced, which we're going to get to that. She's a dancer. She's a singer. She does it all. And she's freaking amazing. Okay, she's an amazing human being.
Oh, thanks.
And
Me too.
I'm just having so much fun having her here. We're going to go out after the show. Don't worry, because we're going to hang out.
Hey.
Yeah. So I want you to know, so you got your equity. And SAG. But tell me how you got your equity.
It was actually from doing the off-Broadway show, my big
Gay midlife crisis.
with Deborah Toscano.
Yeah.
But directed by Anthony Wilkinson.
Okay.
Yeah. And he used to do soap operas in New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think he's the only one still filming and
really
producing soap operas in New York. Yeah.
Well, let's put up pick O, shall we? Because pick O is you with Freddie Roman doing Red Oaks.
That's right.
That's you, girl.
I know. I can't even believe it. That's on his IMDb page.
I know it is. That's 2014.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes, it's insane.
I literally was like, how?
And we're going to go to Pick P because Pick P, you did Gotham.
Yes, I did.
And there you are with your bouffant going on in Gotham.
I like I said, I've been very fortunate to have a lot of different experiences.
We're going to stay there, Bobby. We're going to go to let's talk about Pick Q because, girl, I was so proud of you.
Oh,
I watched, listen to that. She did season 2, episode 1 of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, the way anyone says it. And I watched it. When it was happening. And I'm like, my girl was in the entire scene, and it was so much fun. And then the next pick is you with the rest of the cast that was there.
That was one of my favorite days.
You have to tell me about that, a little about it, because I was just so thrilled. Thank you. I was so thrilled for you.
Thank you.
I really was.
Thank you. That's one of those days where you walk onto set and they're just like, all right, we're going to get you all set up now. I am a huge Alex Borstein fan.
Yeah.
Always have been.
Yes.
Always will be. And then when I went into hair and makeup and they put me in the chair next to her, I froze. I am not the type to freeze or be quiet.
Right.
But she was just like, hey, how are you? I was like, I'm great. How are you? And I was like,
that's all I could say at this moment.
I just sat there as the lady's doing my hair. And then she left and I turned to the hairdresser and I went, I love her. I love her. I'm like, how am I? I'm doing the scene with her.
It's amazing, right?
And her and Amy.
And that
Sherman,
was one full day shoot for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her and Amy Sherman Palladino, they couldn't have been nicer.
Yeah.
They were kibitzing back and forth and just making everybody laugh.
Yeah.
There were a couple of moments throughout that scene. So basically they told me I had to walk back and forth. I'm serving everybody.
Yes.
But what you don't know is that in that we filmed in a house
Okay.
down a canal in the Rockaways,
Oh.
and the house had a weight limit. You could also, yes, the house was that old.
Okay.
There were also holes in the floorboards, and you could see the water.
Wow.
I was also in stilettos.
Wow.
So I'm walking back and forth more
Yeah.
on my tiptoes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you really couldn't put down your heel.
No. So there's this old
Well,
house.
you made it look very eloquent.
Thank
Very,
you.
very lovely.
And I almost threw spanakopita in Alex
you?
Borstein's face in one take. And I'm trying to get it off. She's like, just throw it in my face. Ah! It was one of my most memorable times on set. Yeah. It was really amazing.
Now that's what I pulled. Is there any other TV that I should know about? Because I know you said there was, you know.
I mean, like I said, I was fortunate enough to be on Gotham.
Yeah.
I lived on Law and Order
Yes.
for a few years.
Mhm.
I used to double for Ugly Betty and Person of Interest.
Mhm.
So you may have seen my shoulder and you don't even know it. Don't know
It's
it.
fun doing a double though.
It
It's fun
is.
doing double work.
Yeah.
It is. It's a lot. It is a lot of fun. Allie Mulroon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another one.
She's
oh
another
my
one.
goodness.
Shout out to Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Love you.
We haven't seen you in so long.
So what got you your SAG card then?
So a friend of mine, we became friends because we were working on The Leftovers, which was with a bunch of people, including Liv Tyler, who has the most beautiful violet eyes I've ever seen. I've never seen violet eyes before.
Right.
Also one of the nicest people to work with on set.
Yeah.
He was doing an independent film, and I said, sure, let's do it. And that's how I got it, because he was SAG.
Right.
They're always like, you can't do this without. So this is how you're going to get your card.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Right.
You know, either sometimes you get the Taft-Hartley, sometimes you got to get a voucher.
Right.
It all depends on how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And that was how long ago? It was a long
It's
time
a while ago.
Yeah.
Don't make me count.
All right. No math here tonight. Let's talk about film.
Sure.
You did something called Silence of the Man.
Silent of the Man. That's the film that I got my SAG card from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you did Sketch You, Steroids for Kids.
Oh, that's with a stand-up friend named Jimmy Mack.
Right.
Do you know Jimmy Mack?
Yeah.
He's in the Yeah.
Yeah.
He is another very funny one of the funniest people I've met.
Yeah.
But he plays a 13-year-old on steroids, but his voice just takes it off. Yeah.
Let's put a pick S as in Sam,
Oh my
please,
goodness.
because you did something with our good friend. There it is.
Yeah.
11 p.m. drop off, which was a short. And there's a lot of our friends in there that we were in class with Will Mercado. Will wrote it. He directed it. And you actually produced. You had a little producing thing going on, and you did stunt.
Yeah.
Because you had to fall.
I had to fall. I had to drive the car with lights in my eyes. I had to hold a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
a lot going on.
A lot
But it
going
was
on.
fun. It was a lot of fun. We actually.
That was before me.
Yeah,
that
yes,
was
it was.
26. That was 2016. That
Yeah.
was like right before I got to meet everybody.
I thought we weren't doing math.
I'm doing it. You're not doing it. 2017, you did Blue Iron, which was a movie. You played a detective.
Yes, with our friend
Frank
Mancuso.
Mancuso.
I say Cuso.
Well, he says it's
Cuso?
Cuso, Mancuso. Q. You know who you are. We love you, Frank.
Love you, Frank.
Yeah, and that was great too.
Thank you. Yeah, that was on Amazon Prime for a while. I'm not sure if it's still up.
I don't know, but I watched it.
Yeah, that was also another really great experience. We filmed that in Philadelphia. But it was another one of those, like, there's no rehearsal as opposed to theater.
Right.
You just know your stuff. You get
Show
in,
up.
you take a couple of directions.
That's it.
And that also led me to do a couple of the projects with Frank and Chris.
Yes, this is true. In 2021, if you want to put up pick T, please. You did Street Smart, which was a TV series, and that's a pick of some of the cast. You played Lisa Scotto. You did 3
Mhm.
episodes. Joe D'Onofrio's in that, who I had on the show. Tony
Mhm.
Welsh, right there in front to the left, had on my show.
Hey, Tony.
My girl Frances McNano.
Hi, Frances.
Had her on the show. She's an incredible singer too.
Yes, she
Thank
is.
you for that picture. And let's go to you. We'll go to you.
Okay.
Because you did Slumber Still.
Yes.
Dawn of Shadows.
Yes.
And you played Hope Wilson.
Yes. This is with
That was creepy.
It's a good one though.
It is though.
It's
It is. I'm not saying it
very
isn't,
good.
but I'm saying yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
It was, you know.
That's from the
little
brilliant
creepy.
minds of Patrick Sherrard,
Correct.
who is also a Long Island local with his partner Michael Mingoya,
Yes.
who also did the majority of the editing and the filming. They've won a ton of awards. They're very talented.
Where'd you film that? Where'd you film that?
We actually filmed that at a couple of different locations on Long Island.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were in Mount Sinai, Rocky Point. We had to go to a couple libraries. And even I think we went to a beach.
Okay.
There's a couple of beach scenes. Yeah.
All right.
But that is actually only one. That's the final of the series. So there's two
Right.
others before that.
Yeah. And then you did 2023, you did The Devil's Playground,
Mm-hmm.
which was a short
Yes.
written by Paul Pinsdorf. And that starred Victoria Stevens. So
Mhm.
shout out to Victoria. And you played Nana, but it was the voice.
It was the voiceover.
It was a voiceover, and it was it's really cool. It's fun to do voiceovers.
Yeah.
I've done them in the past. I enjoy them because you really can play with them, but it was good.
Thank you.
I recognize. I mean, you know, I know you disguised it a little bit, but I know, and you know, I knew what to listen for.
Well, now you know what I'm going to sound like when I get older.
No,
You know?
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. And then you did Shift,
Yes.
which you play Agent Corolla,
Yes.
and that was written and directed and starred Chris Bear Adams.
Yes. Who also works with Frank
Mancuso, and Anais Almonte was in that too.
Mhm.
Who she's all over the place also right now, having a good time. And then we're gonna put up Pick V, because Pick V is you and I in a pilot.
Yeah.
So this is a pilot that we shot called The Bensonhurst Boys.
Mhm.
And this pilot is a TV series that took place at BK Sweeney's in Bethpage. And it was a long overnight shoot. Thank you. And
Yeah.
this was written and directed by John Marola, produced by our friend Ralph Bracco and Michael Morana.
Yes.
And this particular pilot has Gary Pastor and Artie Pasquale in it from The Sopranos. It had Anthony Mangano in it, and a ton of other people
yes.
that we know, which
Yes.
I can't go through the laundry list because then we're going to be going into tomorrow.
Yeah.
But a lot of people put their love, sweat, and tears into this. And we're hoping and praying that it is going to be picked up and continued, you know, sometime in the future, because it's a great story and a lot of great actors. You were amazing.
Thank you.
Your scene was with Gary.
Yes.
Most of the time, and it was fire to watch the both of you.
Thank you.
Really.
Thank you. It's really amazing what you could get done in a certain amount of time, but that day we filmed over 24 hours.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Crazy. And like you would never know it.
No.
You know, but that's also like just professionalism, you know?
Yeah, everyone hung in there.
Yeah.
I mean, we really, I think everyone's heart and passion were in it. And, you know, we all knew who we were doing it for and why. Right. And I think that, you know, made it even better.
But I also think we need a new, like, mom film. I think we do.
I think we do.
We need to resurrect it a little bit.
We do.
Because everybody loves a good story.
It's true.
And I should apologize. I should go like this, and I shouldn't say that word.
Yeah. You know, one of those moments.
Yeah.
So I want everyone to know that you could actually follow Danielle. She's on Instagram as Danielle _Colette NY. Okay, so that's Insta. And then you could also check out her website. It's DanielleColette.com. So easy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot there, obviously. between pictures and resumes and, you know, your work, videos, you know, it's a nice, you know, what do you call?
Mixture?
It's a nice amount of work, you know. Yeah, it's
Thanks.
nice. It's a nice mixture.
I'd like to say ambrosia.
Ambrosia is
It's
a great
nice
word.
ambrosia.
I love that word. My mother makes a good ambrosia. I like
Ooh,
that.
I feel like I missed out this summer on ambrosia.
You know, she didn't bake it this summer. She didn't. I have to talk about that. She made a ton of bundt cakes, but no, yeah, she's into the bundt.
Nothing says
No, I
summer
know.
and bundt.
I know. She's got to make the ambrosia. She does. She really does. All right, listen, we're going to take my last break. Let's do the last break now, because when we come back, we're going to talk music. All right, we'll be back after this. Don't go away. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. What's going on? I'm so happy you're watching tonight. Danielle Colette is here. She's an actor. She's a producer. She's a writer. She's a singer. She's a dancer. She also dabbled with choreography also.
Teaching.
Yeah, you're teaching. You wear many, many hats.
I know.
Many, many hats.
It's fun.
We're going to get to another quick pilot that we're going to be doing. Hopefully, we're going to work together on this pilot in the future with a guy named Stephen Kelly, who's in LA, Frank Mancuso,
yes,
Ralph Bracco, Joe Cirillo. So, yeah, so hopefully it's called Mikey Blue Eyes, and hopefully this is all going to happen.
That's what they don't tell you in show business or outside of show business.
Well, you know what it is? It starts with an idea, right? It starts with an idea. And then after the idea, you have to get funding.
Yes.
Then after the funding, you have to film it. Then after you film it, you got to see if you get distribution.
But before the filming, you got to make a schedule.
Yes, you have to make a schedule. And that's not easy either when you have so many people on so many different schedules.
No.
So, like right now, I'm going to be filming something on the weekends. Because it seems everybody's available on the weekends, but again, you never know.
No.
You just never know. No. So shout out to Terry Wickham and Miss Scarlett, which I'll be filming soon. Let's talk about vocal training.
Ooh,
let's talk about because I'm an alto.
Okay.
You have a wider range. You can definitely do both soprano and alto.
Correct.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions before you get into the training part. Before we get into the training part. First of all, what was your favorite first concert? What was your first concert? Very first concert.
My first concert.
Yes, I love asking people this question.
Was Blink 182.
Wow.
Yeah. Without my parents.
Not what I expected. Why? Did you see something with your parents?
I mean, my parents always took me somewhere.
Okay.
So like.
Well, before Blink 182, what was your first one that you remember?
That's the only one I can remember.
Okay.
Because my family was also friends with Johnny Maestro.
And then Brooklyn Bridge.
Johnny, friends with Johnny.
Friends with Johnny. Okay.
And we would always go out to like live music, and like I said, my parents met at the disco, so like always dancing. There was always music. Yeah. So it's just, it's kind of like how I was raised.
So, all right. So growing up, you had a wide variety of music, obviously, that you listened to, because between your grandparents and your parents, but what did you enjoy listening to? When you were by yourself in your room with your,
Oh my God. It was Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Whitney, and I love New Kids on the Block.
Hey,
Come on.
All right.
Yeah. That's where the boy fever started.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So when you were younger, did you have any thoughts about starting like your own band or your own group? Or
No. I was always like gung-ho about being a dancer.
Okay.
That was it. My goal was to be a backup dancer for Janet Jackson.
Okay.
But then I started doing plays and musical.
Girl, right?
I was still a little too
That's
young.
before my time.
Sorry.
I know. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But then my mom took me to go see a relative, a distant relative who she went to Ithaca for opera, and then she taught at Juilliard for opera.
Yeah.
And then I started voice lessons with her, and she was like, come on, you tell me her name is Marie Sanfratello if you're watching. Hi.
Hey.
And she's like, come on, be straight with me. And she was just like, no, she could sing. And that actually changed my decision from going to dance to then musical theater.
Okay.
Because my thought process was, if I'm going to go to school, I can major in all three.
Correct.
And that's what I basically did.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, what does voice training consist of? I mean, you're not just singing.
No, not at all. It's a lot of breath work. It's knowing how to phrase a sentence because, you know, when you're speaking, you don't just take a breath in the middle of a sentence. You say the full phrase for the majority of the time.
Right.
I mean, we've all seen Jim Carrey, right?
Right.
And that's part of the joke where he
yeah.
just keeps going until his breath comes out.
Right.
But it's so much more than that. It's all structured with tonality, and there's punctuation, and there's in the storyline and what you're trying to say. And also, depending on where it's landing in a scene, it's gonna land or it's not.
Right.
You know, it's just like one of those moments where you're speaking with somebody and you're frustrated with them and you just want to go, ah!
Right. Right.
That's your musical theater moment.
So how
right there.
different is it comparing like singing, doing musical theater, and then doing a solo show? How different is that for you?
I don't think it's much different. I think you just have a point of view and an idea and an emotion that you need to express and convey. Yeah, because there's a reason why it's happening.
Right.
It's so much more of a science than people even know and understand. Yeah. Like an English nerd like myself, like once in a while I'll watch a movie and it'd be like, that's the moment where the song would come in. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's like when I watch a movie and it's a bad habit. I look for continuity. I'm sorry. It's just something that I do, you know, and sometimes I catch it and sometimes I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah. But, you know,
there have been times I've worked on set and once again, I'm acting like an Italian woman. I'm always the Italian wife, which I've been also in many other films.
Right.
And I remember going up to somebody and I'm like, I wouldn't be at this restaurant. I wouldn't be the only female in the 1950s at this restaurant with all these men.
Right. You're
That's
right. You're right.
Not historically correct.
Yeah,
and they're like, you're right. I'm like, do I still get paid for the day?
Oh my God, that's great. All right, so let's talk about your music career now.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm excited to let everyone know that you're in a band.
Yeah.
She's in a band. She's in a dance band, and they're very cool. It's called Radio Remix. And I think we have a pick N. N? Yes? Yeah, we have a couple of more picks.
We actually just had a show at Captree, Boat Basin.
That's the
Tiki Joe's.
They're not coming up. All right. Don't worry about it. If you could get them up, you'll put them up. We're having a little technical difficulty right now, but we're not going to worry about it. If we could put it up, we'll put it up. But I did have a pic of the logo, and he's going to download them again, and we'll put them up. So
sure.
Radio Remix. Let's talk about Radio Remix. How did you land this gig as the lead singer?
So I had actually auditioned for another band. There it is.
There it is, Radio Remix.
There we are.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you.
While we're there, real quickly, can we put up X? Because this was you, but this was 2008.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So girl, you've been on stage singing a long time, but this is 2008.
Oh my God, I remember that.
You do?
Yeah.
Good.
So
I'm glad.
It was Big Shot playing.
Ah,
and
Big Shot.
They were having a singing contest. and they were like, all right, whoever wins the contest, they drink for free the rest of the night. And I literally, because I was just like, maybe me. And then I
Right.
went up and I knew all the words to what I got, Sublime.
Nice.
And that was it. And then the next time I went to go see them,
Yeah.
which was like a year later, they
Mhm.
remembered me.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
That's cool.
And here's a funny thing. Former band teacher also plays saxophone. His name is Lenny LaPinta.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he's still teaching, but he was one of my favorite teachers in school because I was in band, played the flute.
Nice. My niece plays the flute.
Right? It's a great
Yeah.
instrument.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where I was just like, okay, maybe this could be something.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, something is Pick Y, because Pick Y is a picture of you on stage. And now,
yeah.
yeah.
That was at Cupsog.
Yes.
T. Joe's in Cupsog, which if nobody's ever been there, it's a beautiful beach.
Uh-huh.
It's not a public beach, but it's got a nice boardwalk,
Yeah.
and there's all the beautiful mansions driving up.
Yeah.
But it was also a very nice day. We've been very fortunate to not only be at a lot of different places, but to work with a lot of different people in a lot of the different bands. So
Right.
it's not something I was
So they were
anticipating.
looking for a female vocalist.
Well, I had actually auditioned for another band.
That's what you were saying.
A summer before.
Right.
And then I had mentioned to them that I used to be a DJ growing up. And I used to do, communions and sweet 16s. And then I had said, I already have a couple of songs that I'd like to mix and try. And then me and now my guitarist, Ian Cow, we exchanged numbers. And then after that, the band dissolved.
Okay.
So then the next year, I started looking again for bands looking for singers.
Right.
And he saw that I replied to a post, and then he actually texted me.
Oh.
And then he's like, I'm starting a new band, new
Okay.
project.
Yeah.
Are you still singing? Would you be interested? And then I
Right.
went and I auditioned, and here we are.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then you're also going to be doing something acoustically.
Yes. It's called Radiophonic.
Radiophonic.
Yeah.
So when you're not playing with the band,
Correct.
it's going to be you.
Me and Ian Kale.
Yes.
Will be playing at local restaurants and potentially bars. And this is actually the first time we're like telling people. So that's exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, people can go to Facebook, Radio Remix on Facebook.
Radio Remix Band.
And on Instagram,
Radio Remix Band.
Radio Remix Band. So it's
Mhm.
for both.
Correct.
And then you can see all the upcoming shows. Do you have any you want to mention right now?
Yeah. October 24th, we're going to be at Restigio's in Patchogue.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll also be back there on Thanksgiving Eve.
Ooh, that's a fun night.
It is a fun night.
Yeah.
Especially for us because we really like to interact and dance around.
Yes.
and-
She's down there with the audience dancing.
Absolutely.
You're down there dancing with them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You really just submerge yourself.
Yeah, and you know what too? It's just like any type of live show where there's any type of interaction.
Yeah.
You could
Speaking about a live show, didn't you just sing with a band? You were singing. They handed you the microphone, and you were sing. Yeah, you were singing.
Which one?
Purple.
Oh,
Hello.
That was with the Purple Experience.
The Purple Experience.
Yeah, they
Wow.
came to Long
What
Island.
happened? Did they ask someone? Hey, did someone want to sing, or did you just say?
They kept rotating around.
They were passing around the mic. What were they doing?
They were passing around the mic. They're like, "Who wants
Yeah,
to
but
sing
you
this?"
kept it, girl.
No,
you kept it because you
I
could
went to
sing.
go give it back.
No, they didn't want it.
They didn't want it.
No,
They didn't want it. And then I ended up
they're
closing
like
out the song.
this girl can sing.
Yeah. It was very cool.
And
it was
again,
like 3,000 people there.
Jumping around, getting everybody else into it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You know what it is as a professional performer, again, they bite and you reel them in and you keep them there.
Mm-hmm.
That looked like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. And I've been trying to
Singing for 3,000 people, that's a nice amount of people.
I know. and it's fun.
That's the largest so far, right?
No, I actually, when I've been on tour a couple of times and I've been in front
Oh.
of like 5,000, 10,000 people.
Nice.
Yeah, because I would go to like
Singing.
different theaters
Yeah.
across the country.
Okay.
And like there would be anywhere from like 3 to 4 tiers
Wow.
of balcony.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you know, after the first few rows,
Yeah,
you don't see
No,
anybody.
you can't.
So it's okay. That's why I don't mind the lights. You know what's actually scarier?
What?
When it's an
When you could
intimate
yeah,
setting.
when you could see, yeah,
Right.
and you could see people.
You could see people
You
and they
can.
know when you mess up.
Well, that's like Saturday night when I did my father's place. The light, because they talked about how do you want the lighting? How do you want the lighting? And obviously we're lit
Yeah.
on stage, but actually, I could see, I could see Monica and Linda, and I could see not everyone in the back, but you
Right.
could see.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Growing up,
And I'm like, are they laughing? Are they smiling? What are they
Yeah.
doing?
yeah. Growing up, I used to tell my mom, like, please go sit in the back because I'd see her.
Right. Right.
Out of everybody.
Yeah.
She wouldn't wave because she knew better. But after that, like,
Yeah.
just
And you know as well as I do, the last person in the last row has to hear you, especially
Absolutely.
if you're not mic'd up and you're in that theater and you're like you have to project.
and that's why sometimes people who work audio, I'm not necessarily their favorite.
We're both not quiet people, that's for sure. How many times have you been told you don't need a microphone?
A
Right?
lot,
Yeah,
a lot,
so have I.
especially with the
I haven't heard it.
the Opera Singing Foundation.
Yeah.
But also being the youngest in your family, being like, excuse me.
Right.
Yeah.
I want some attention here.
Pass
please.
the palm.
Pass the palm. Oh my God. We got like 4 minutes left.
That's okay.
Did you have fun?
I had so much fun.
She was nervous. I'm like, girl.
I was.
It's two people having a conversation. There's nothing to be nervous about.
But you know what it is too? It's been so long since I've seen you.
Yeah.
And I also have like high standards for myself.
Can't wait this long in between.
I know, but we're not anymore.
We're not. No, we're not.
We're not.
We're so not. We're going to plan a trip.
We're going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I've never been there. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna do a lot of stuff.
So
we
this may turn into a new series.
That's right.
You never know.
D&T.
So where are we going after this?
We're going to Carney's. Going to Carney's in Amityville for my Matthew Ponzo's open mic there, original artists, and I'm gonna introduce you to people.
It's gonna be so neat.
I know, isn't it?
It's gonna be so neat.
So
I'm
again, Radio Remix Band.
Yes, on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes. Check it out and go to her show.
We're a lot of fun.
Make
We're family
the date
friendly.
for October 24th.
Yes.
Okay.
We like to dance. So we basically
wear
play
your dancing shoes.
We basically play anything dancey in all different genres. Disco, pop, rock, even ska. And we really like to make different renditions of songs. We do a nice eclectic.
You put like your own little twist sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's nice. It's different.
Absolutely.
It's original.
Because also too.
Speaking about original.
What?
I heard you have original music.
I do.
She does.
I do.
She has original music and because she's very talented. You wrote some original songs.
I have.
And I am going to twist her arm to work on them.
I will.
Maybe record them.
And then come.
And put them out for the world to hear.
Yes,
Hello?
absolutely.
Hello.
Yeah.
We need original content. We do. Really do. Did you ever think of writing a musical?
Yes. I actually have a few different ideas going on. And I even have a horror film idea that I've been sitting on for a long time.
Okay.
But like also at the same exact time, the idea kind of freaks me out. So I don't know if I want to put that energy out into the universe.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah.
Because things are a little weird.
Yeah.
And then there are weird people out there that would be like, it'd be a great idea. The thing that the lady told me to do.
Right,
and be
right,
like,
right.
I don't even know you.
Yeah. No, I know. But you keep singing, keep doing your thing.
You too. I'm
'cause
so
you do
proud
it-
of you.
I'm proud of you. I really am.
Can you believe 6 years you've been doing this?
It's crazy.
6 years.
I'm 5 years here at Paradise Studios. Shout out to Bobby LaSara. I love him like a brother. He is my heart, my soul. and he's what keeps me here, really. And I'm proud of this place. I really am proud of this place. Come down on a Friday night. He runs the best open mic in Long Island. Sign up, I think, is at 6:30. They start at 7. And I hope you had a good time.
I had a great time. Thank you so much for having me.
So listen, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Share the show. Share it with everyone you know. And again, Radio Remix. See her. I'm writing down the date.
We're a lot of fun.
October 24th. I better not be doing anything that day because every time she plays, I'm either somewhere or doing something with family, or I'm like I got to get there. She played Saturday night when I was at my father's place and I couldn't go.
The only reason why you don't come to the next show is because you don't like fun.
No, that's not true. That's not true now.
If you don't like fun, then
that's not true.
I don't know what
October
to tell you.
24th. Listen, people, thank you so much for tuning into Tea Time and keep this thing going. I appreciate it. I love you, my friends.
I love you.
We're going to keep this party going. All right, everybody. I'll see you next week. And remember, tell everyone you love them. Actually, I won't see you next week. I'll be away. We're going to be repeating Lou Martini Jr. from The Sopranos. I'll be back the week after, and I'll let you know where I went. So, love you. Ciao. Tell everyone you love them.